Pizza lovers will find paradise in Chicago. This makes perfect sense when one considers that the city is responsible for the invention of two fantastic varieties of spicy, cheesy delight. A great number of people who are not from the Midwest associate Chicago pizza with only one style: gooey, cheesy deep dish. This is not surprising when one considers the fact that national restaurant chains such as Uno have spread that particular style of pizza to communities all across the United States. They have dubbed it Chicago deep dish pizza and equated it with the city in which it first appeared. However, many naysayers, most of whom live outside of Chicago, have cast doubt on whether or not deep dish pizza can even be considered pizza. According to Eater, perhaps it's a dish that can be served on its own instead. Those who live in Chicago who have more sophistication are aware that deep dish pizza is only one of the many popular varieties of pizza enjoyed in the Windy City, and that authentic Chicago pizza is actually thin and crispy and divided into relatively small squares. According to Chicago Magazine and other sources, the tavern style of pizza first appeared around the time of World War II and gained popularity in the city's countless neighborhood drinking holes and corner bars. Despite the fact that every Chicagoan has a preferred style of pizza from a preferred restaurant and possibly more than one preferred style from more than one preferred restaurant, there are still some pizzas that rule supreme in the hearts and minds of Chicago's most voracious eaters. The following is a ranking of the best pizza restaurants in Chicago. Let's start. Number 5. Peace Brewery and Pizzeria. Peace is a thriving brewery and pizzeria located in Wicker Park, and local icon Rick Nielsen, guitarist for Cheap Trick, is a part owner of the business via the daily meal. You just have to be in the right place at the right moment to see him or Dave Grohl eating a pie. Peace is unique among pizza restaurants in Chicago since it serves New Haven-style pies. New Haven-style pizza was developed in Connecticut and is similar to Neapolitan pizza, but is crispier and greasier. The New Haven-style pizza at Peace is baked in a coal oven and comes in a number of classic interpretations, including a tomato pie that does not include any mozzarella at all. The unique pizzas offered by Peace, on the other hand, are where the restaurant truly excels. In order to develop unique pizzas for its menu, the diner has collaborated with a number of well-known restaurants, such as the illustrious Hot Dogs, which operated for decades before shutting down in 2018 via Serious Eats. It's possible that some of the ensuing inventions, such as Hot Dogs Atomic Sausage Pizza and Honey Butter Fried Chicken Pizza, may sound a little strange at first, but there's no denying that their flavor profiles are distinctive. Peace offers a broad variety of premium toppings, including its clams, house-made meatballs, giardiniera, and both feta and gorgonzola cheese, so customers who are hesitant to order an elaborate creation from the chef may always create their own unique pizza using these ingredients. Number 4. Marie's Pizza and Liquors. Another Chicago institution, Marie's Pizza and Liquors, has been serving up delicious food and a cheery atmosphere to the residents of Chicago's northwest side for more than 8 decades. The restaurant, which is located next to a liquor store, features wood paneling, red vinyl booths, and a genuine 1950s style appeal throughout its interior. There are also live performances of music on the weekends, and more than a couple of the staff members have worked there for more than 20 years. A word of advice: plan your visit around the holiday season, when the establishment will be decked out in its most festive garb. The crust of Marie's bread and butter is thin, and the most popular pizza at the restaurant is called Marie's Special Pizza. It has sausage, onion, green pepper, and mushrooms as toppings. Marie's is yet another illustration of a pizza with a thin crust that has been polished and perfected over the course of its history. It is flawlessly cheesy and has the ideal level of oiliness. Don't be concerned that you'll order too much food too. Customers take their leftovers in a really cute horizontal pizza bag with them when they leave, and pulling the top off the bag when they are ready for another round is simply part of the pleasure. Number 3. Vito Nick's. Vito Nick's has been a popular hangout for locals in the Ashburn area on the city's south side for more than a century. They first began making pizzas with any seriousness in 1946, which was immediately after the end of World War II. The pizzas were made with the assistance of Nick Baracco's mother, and they were based on a traditional Sicilian recipe that relies on quality ingredients, correctly seasoned sausage, and a family dough recipe that is highly guarded. Nick Baracco's mother was instrumental in the creation of the pizzas. Today, Vito and Nick's has become a haven for generations of Southside residents who grew up enjoying the crispy thin crust. It has also become a haven for food celebrities such as Guy Fieri and Dave Portnoy of Barstool Sports, both of whom have given the pizza outstanding reviews. The restaurant's facade and its cash only inside both leave a lot to be desired, and the restaurant's exterior doesn't really have anything to offer in terms of curb appeal. Be careful not to get it twisted, though some of the most delicious pizzas may be found at the most unassuming restaurants. In spite of the fact that the eatery provides a wide selection of toppings, including both classic and unique combinations, Anyone for pizza with Italian meat and giardiniera? It appears that the traditional cheese, sausage, and half cheese/half sausage pizzas from Vito and Nick are the ones that Chicagoans enjoy the most. Number 2, SPAC Napoli. SPAC Napoli is a cozy neighborhood restaurant in Ravenswood that serves traditional pizza made in the Neapolitan manner. The restaurant is nestled away behind the metro train track. The genuine pizza enthusiasts who own and run the restaurant use an oven that was brought all the way from Naples, Italy, and was constructed by 3rd and 4th generation artisans. The restaurant has been in business for more than a decade. The proprietor of the restaurant, John Goldsmith, is a certified pizzaiuolo, and he takes great care to use only high-quality ingredients which are frequently purchased from more specialized or smaller vendors. In addition, Goldsmith & Company frequently provides specials that are both highly seasonal and incredibly excellent. Furthermore, they have a strong roster of appetizers, which includes burrata and polenta cakes, respectively. When it comes to pizza, the menu at SPAC Napoli doesn't really have any weak links at all. Because it is always a good idea to sample a little bit of everything, the best strategy is to always order a bunch and share it with others. The white pizza, the margherita pizza, and the prosciutto and arugula pizza are the most popular choices among Yelpers, but you really can't make a mistake with any of them. There is always a way to get in at the last minute. Even though reservations are always suggested at SPAC Napoli, the restaurant does offer the occasional walk-up place and is open for lunch, so there is always a way to get in. Number 1, Pickwicks. Pickwicks is the place to go if you want deep dish pizza in Chicago, according to any Chicagoan who is worth their salt. That is assuming that they are not attempting to conceal the information. Since 1970, the eatery located in Wicker Park has been serving up delicious pizzas and has become a favorite of the neighborhood. It is so well liked in point of fact that the wait times on the weekends can sometimes be measured in hours rather than minutes. However, those who are organized enough can join the restaurant's waitlist on Yelp or make a reservation in advance on their own. However, it is absolutely worth it because the pan pizza's crisp caramelized crust is on a completely different level. Pickwicks takes the gooey style and raises it to its maximum potential, unlike other deep dish restaurants such as Lou Malnati's and Giordano's. Other deep dish restaurants are fine. The sausage served at this establishment is very delicious, and the layer of fennel flavor it adds helps to balance out the richness of the pizza. Pickwicks manages to live up to its reputation time and time again, in contrast to a number of other highly touted eateries that fall short of their promises. The website for the restaurant notes that it's difficult to list them all, and there's a good reason for that. The restaurant has been recognized as having some of the best pizza on so many different lists that it's difficult to keep track of them all. Pickwicks pizza is widely considered to be the best pizza in Chicago and is consistently ranked as one of the top pizzas in the United States.